Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Subrata Sarker. I'm a mechanical engineer working in manufacturing industry since the last 22 years. Today I'm going to discuss the topic robotic trains. This is very futuristic and informative subject and important also very much for all fields. You know, by 2030, in all fields and most of the countries, there will be a disruption in the automation and robotics. In a simple way to understand the disruption, the technological disruption, that is, years back we had typewriter machines. Then computer has come, so typewriter is abolished actually. So this is called technological disruption. So by in next 10, 20 years, the lot of disruption is going to come. What I meant to say is, what are the technical skills you have today that may not be useful after 20 years, because there are a lot of robotics and automation is going to come in all fields. So it is also an alarming and caution for us. Like there are repetitive types of job like BPO jobs. Like today, thousands and millions of Indians are doing BPO jobs, call center jobs. So this type of repetitive jobs where this changeable intelligence are not needed actually, depending on the situation, every time is monotonic and stereotype jobs. So that all will be replaced by robot. And in many developed countries already like this type of BPO jobs is taken by robot, and all this this experiment and research and development is over. Many cases like security, like there's a control panel and like maintaining this electrical and electronics control panel and a lot of other things where the security is very much important. And it is now people have understood that robo can do much more efficiently and reliably, more importantly actually. And many cases like in a restaurant, like waiter jobs, that will be also replaced by robot in coming days. So this type of automotive, this automation disruption is going to come in future. And you can see that robo population is day by day increasing in all countries, all developed countries, mostly in US, Japan, and China is also installing thousands and millions of robo in all the manufacturing in different other fields. And in robotic applications, the development, the CAGR is telling that plus 9% of the compounded annual growth for robotic applications. And robot has got, there are mobile robot, there are static robot installed in a particular place, with most of the cases working in factories, but there are other mobile robots. So it has seen that in mobile robot cases, the CAGR is 15.6%. This automotive industry robotic is a very common. The welding application for all car, in all automobile company, they're using this robo actually, which earlier was done by human. So this type of change, so this is very, now people have understood, like there are many work actually or manufacturing technology or processes where people are, this hazardous actually, which is not healthy for the human health, like for painting process actually. So these are the things actually already taken over by this automotive sector, like painting of car is done automatically, no human intervention is there. So in this way, many cases actually like the jobs which presently the human are doing, that has been taken by the robo actually. So robo is taking over actually in many cases. And you'll find that, you'll see that most of the countries actually day by day they are adopting robo actually. In European countries, this is the statistics, like most of the like handling jobs, like something needs to be moved from one place to another precisely or accurately or efficiently. So or so these are the things is mostly done by robo. And welding, most in many cases that people are doing, even in surgery applications like doctor, like in different hospitals also the robo in place of the doctor, robo is doing. And some extent like a doctor is also guide the robots, but actual movement and operation is done by the robot. And military application, you can see like a lot of things are done is today robo. Like this type of robot, you can see like earlier, like some this soldier is wounded, so some other soldier needs to go and take him up, and but there is a huge possibility the other person can get also injury. So nowadays robots are there. So this type of things are actually developed. And now this development of robotics is not limited to the engineering factories and all this. It is now coming into domestic life also. There are domestic robo is already used in many countries. In Japan, obviously, like they can do the like your cooking actually. Like they can replace actually. They have replaced the maid servant in your house actually, and they can serve the food as per your timing and all these things. Last but not the least point I'm going to share with you, like earlier we used to say when some person doesn't have any facial expression, we used to say that he looks like a robo actually. So now that concept is going to change in next 10 years. A robo will have also similar expression than the way we can give actually, like human can give. When we give smile or something, maybe 40-50 muscles of our face is working together to give some expression. So earlier this was not a requirement for the robo, and nowadays people are working on how a robo can give a facial expression. So people and scientists are working on these also. So friends, in near future, robo is coming, and in a big way actually, and there will be huge disruption in the automation, and so we all have to be ready for that actually. So if you find this presentation is informative and innovative, you can share with your friends. You can subscribe my YouTube channel so that you can get the upcoming presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.